Wow, we are live, finally. Hey, friends on the internet and our fellow subscribers. Welcome, Jeff here again. I'm coming to you live from the home in Coconut Creek, Florida. We've been trying for the last 20 minutes to get live here. For some reason, YouTube just wouldn't connect, even though we had excellent signal. And I ran a speed test and it showed that we had like 25 megabits of upload and huge amounts of download bandwidth. But anyway, here we are in Home Depot, and I'm going to flip the camera around and show you some of our new items today. Oh, what is this? You might ask, what is this that Jeff's got in the cart here? I'm picking up a 20-volt max Dewalt here. This is a lithium-ion hedge trimmer tool only. But anyway, before that, I wanted to show you some of the steep discounts they're doing here in patio. See, this is the area right here. Good afternoon. Thank you for posting these type of videos. You are welcome, David. You are welcome. I'm showing everybody here that this is right here is where we normally see all of the like the Halloween and the Christmas display. So they are trying to clear this out and get it ready. And so right now what they have here is they got this huge clearance here on this. This is a 5-piece padded Sling dining set for $249. And it's normally $5.99. This was $5.99 back around Memorial Day. What's up? I never know how to pronounce that. Is it 60? Anyway, let me know. But anyway, this was a nice patio set here. It's a Sling type, which means Sling is normally a tightly wrapped fabric, but this one's padded, which is cool. And then they got this table over here. This is a really nice set. This is $349. And this was $700 before, so this is pretty much half off here. So this is a nice set here. It's a 7-piece dining set that you could put outside, right? And then they got this other one here. It's a sectional. I didn't see this here before, so it must have only been in boxes before. But this one here is $4.99 right now, and it looked like it was $7.99 before. So that one was a pretty good price here too. So they got a lot of these patio sets here that are 50% off now. And I think even all the umbrellas and stuff over there, everything you see with the big yellow signs on it and the yellow stickers on these guys here too. My initials and the year I was born. Well, there you go. There you go. I like that. Clever. Brilliant. All right, so anyway, what I'm buying today from Dewalt is this Hedge Clippers, because I got to clip my hedges today, and I have this old, I think it's a Ryobi. It's a corded one, and I am so tired of dragging that extension cord out and running it all over the place, and then it gets caught on the bushes and everything, and I want freedom. I want my freedom back. Now, this is the tool only, so this one's $129 that I'm getting right here. But I have plenty of batteries anyway. I've got the flexible, which should operate on this as well, and I have other 20-volt batteries. So first up on the stop here, I wanted to show you this. They've had this in a few days now. Or just call me Tom, as long as you don't call me Shirley. All right, so here's what they've got here. First up here, I like this little mat here. These are cool. These are touchdown mats here. So they have two different kinds here. They got that one there for the football season, and they got this one here. I like this one better, actually. And these are $12.88 for these mats. And what else do we got here? Oh yeah, these are cool too. These stadium seat. This, I think, the bottom part of it's padded. The back of it is not. And I don't see a price on those, so I have no clue what they are. And this has been here a few weeks though. It's a exclusive from Ryobi here. It's $129. It's only $10 off. It's one of their 18-volt blowers. Oh, but it's a kit though. So this kit actually comes with the 4-amp-hour battery and the charger. That's actually a pretty good deal to get all of that for $129. I have one of their older blowers. These newer ones look really cool. They look like jet engines. And so I've been seeing this here on the display here a few weeks and wanted to, I don't know if you guys have seen these. These are really cool. These are a multi-purpose bag from Ryobi, and you can see it expands up like a like in the shape of a trash can. It's a 40-gallon capacity. So it's a pop-up spring design. These are pretty cool, and for the price, I mean, you can't beat it. $14.97. So if you need more garbage pails, but you don't have enough room, like in your garage, you can get these and use these just for doing the leaves and stuff. So I think that's kind of a cool idea. So what happened was, when I came down here and I was looking for what kind of bargains there are down here, it is like dead in here tonight. Today's the day of the new ad here at Home Depot, and there's like not really much of anything. So we have this one here is probably one of the biggest deals on the aisle right now. So this is a 58-volt, 2-amp-hour brushless fan blower right here from Echo. So he's basically about $60 off here. And if you look at these guys, I mean, they're all starting to look like jet engines. One of these days, I got to get one of these meters that measures the CFMs to see if these guys are lying. Because, I mean, I can never tell who's telling the truth here. So you got this Dewalt one here, and he's got 400 CFM here and 90 miles an hour. That seems kind of weak compared to some of these other ones, especially where they're charging $199 for that one. Because here you've got this Ryobi right here, who's got 500 CFMs and 110 miles per hour. Okay, and he's only $149, so he's basically $50 cheaper. So, you know, one of these days I got to get a meter, and we'll try to compare some of these guys and actually measure the output. And here's one from Milwaukee. It's an M18. It's got 400 CFM and 120 miles an hour on that one there. So that's sort of the range of what you're looking at here. And Egos seems to be trying to outdo all of them. They got 600 CFMs and 145 miles an hour. That's a Category 3 Hurricane right there, 145 miles an hour. If these guys are telling the truth, right? So then we came over here. There was nothing, no bargain really on the chainsaws, but I'm looking at this Dewalt one. One of these days I'll get this one if it comes on sale. $229, and it doesn't say if it's brushless or not. I don't know if it is. Yeah, it is, because it's the XR, so that's most likely a brushless. And so anyway, what was strange about this, if you guys ever decide you want to get the Dewalt Clippers here, that for some reason they don't have it on display here, right? So I asked the guy, and they were saying that it's a special buy, and so they were right up there. You see them sitting right there? That's it. They didn't put a stock place for it on the shelf. That's a special buy, but it's not really a special price, because the price on this is $129, which is what every other store in the world sells this for. Okay, the only difference between me and other customers walking into other stores is I'm walking in here with this, and Home Depot honors the Lowe's discount card, so I'll get 12, $13 off of this thing here. So you see me tell you about these guys all the time, right? How you can they'll honor the Lowe's movers card. Only this one. This is the only one they honor here at the Home Depot stores. And I use this all the time when I buy these big appliance suites, which I'm going to show you in a minute. When I do all my foreclosure properties that I remodel, and I buy the appliance suites, and I come in and I kick butt when I spend $1,600 on an appliance suite, you know, and get 10% off. So these are some nice, I mean, look at this 40-volt one here from Ryobi here. How do you get the Lowe's card? Oh, excellent question, David. Excellent question. I go on to eBay, and I buy them on there. You'll see people selling them on there by, sometimes 3 or 4, sometimes a dozen. I try to buy like 20 at a time, because I'm in here all the time. So I'm using these things left and right. So yeah, that's where I get them from. And occasionally Lowe's mails them to you in the mail, you know. So, you know, I'll use them at the Lowe's store if I can. But the thing about the coupons from Lowe's off eBay, some of them they'll tell you that it's already been used, so you can't take it into Lowe's and use it. You can only bring it into Home Depot to use it. Home Depot doesn't scan them. They don't have a way to scan them like a barcode. So they just take the coupon, put it in their drawer, and there's a button they push on the thing that automatically gives them 10% off. So that's how they do it. So you just got to be careful and know what you're buying and whether or not you want one that you can use inside the Lowe's stores. Sometimes I'll even buy instant printable Lowe's coupons on there as well. And what's cool about that is you buy them, and within a minute they email you the PDF file and you print it out, and you can either use it online to order something from Lowe's, or you can bring it into the store. So when I know I'm going to order like an appliance suite, I'll buy a set of 3 of those coupons for like $10, and I'm getting 10% off of that whole deal. I mean, it's an unbelievable bargain. I mean, you got to be really, really savvy the way you do your shopping there. Yep, great info indeed. Now I'm coming around the back side here, and well, first of all, I was looking online at today's local ad, and they were showing some Halloween stuff, but there's no Halloween stuff set up here yet. Pretty interesting. Now here's a cool bargain right here. Yes, when you buy some of those Lowe's coupons that I just showed you, that card, like the one in my hand that I just showed you, that one was already used. Okay, so you can't take it into Lowe's and use it. You can only bring it into Home Depot, who honors the competitor's coupon, and they cannot scan it. They don't have a way to scan it. So they just take it and throw it in their drawer, and that's the way that works. So what we have here is we got the Dyson D7 Motorhead here. And this guy here, I love this because it's this tiny little thing. This is good to get if your kid's going off to the dorm, because it's small and portable. It is a little pricey, but it's $50 off right now. So they were normally selling these at $2.99, so they're selling it for $2.50 right now. And let's see, they got Tragic Chef microwave oven here, but they're not showing the price. And they're not showing the price on these LG, or are they? Oh yeah, they are. Yeah. Okay, so these are $188. So they're $61 off for these LGs. These are really sleek too. I always like the LGs. We just bought a new LG stove a couple of months ago, and we are ecstatically happy with it. So here's the first of the big appliance stuff. There's a huge new appliance deal coming up right now, and I'm assuming this is going to be for Labor Day. I don't know, but anyway, here is a Frigidaire right here, stainless steel, and they're showing the suite right here. So a suite is when you buy 4 pieces: the fridge, the stove, the microwave, and the dishwasher. So on this particular one, they're showing you a whole suite price of $16.68, and look at the savings you're getting. It's a special buy of $684 savings plus a $54 rebate from Frigidaire. So your total savings on this one here, on this suite, is $738. So if you know anybody looking or getting ready to remodel their kitchen, this is the time to do it. And so this thing here, there's the price, right? But remember, I just showed you what I do is I walk in here with this, boom, and get it 10% off. Or you can go online, like I said, on eBay, and buy the ones that are usable in Lowe's. You got to make sure it says it's usable, and you got to use it right away, because sometimes they only last like 10 days or so. And so I'll usually buy a set of 3 of them and try to get them used up right away. So I'll buy them the day I'm going into Lowe's to get that 15% off. So if you can imagine, or 10%, if you can imagine this, you'd be getting this for $1,500, even though this is already on sale. By the time you go up to the register and give them that card or the printout of the instant coupon, if this was at Lowe's, you'd be getting $150. Here, you just give them the coupon and they'll take it off, and you're paying $1,500. You'd get $160 off. So that's how we buy our appliances when we're doing the remodeling. That's a credible way to do it too. So here's another one. This is more of an upgraded package here. This is from Whirlpool. And by the way, I think Whirlpool makes Frigidaire. I don't know. I was looking for the little sticker. They make fridges for just about everybody. Let me see if it says it on there. Nah, I can't tell. But anyway, so here's the Whirlpool one. This particular appliance package right here costs $23.98. It's a 4-piece package. But look at the regular prices on that, and they're giving you a special buy savings of $1,100 plus a $224 rebate from Whirlpool. Okay, so you're saving total on this package about $1,400 here. Okay, so there's like the rest of the package right there. So that's a pretty smoking deal here. And they don't have the LGs out here, but this is their package there. So that's a similar one here where you're paying, this is an even more upgraded package. I think that's the black stainless steel. I'm not sure, it kind of looks like it to me. And so anyway, that's going for $29.92, and you're saving $1,900 on this package here. So those are the three main kitchen suite packages. I think there was probably a few more, but here's the other deal they got going here now. So GE's got these washer and dryer combo here, and you can see the pricing on this one here, man. Boom. See, whenever I need like an appliance here, I never come in and pay the full price. I wait till there's a sale like this going on. Sometimes it happens at Memorial Day, sometimes 4th of July, sometimes Labor Day. But that's usually when you find them. And you just got to watch out, though. Try to pick something that's in stock, all right? Because if you have to wait for it, Lowe's typically has them in stock. Home Depot doesn't, so you end up usually having to wait a few weeks to get delivery from Home Depot. Let's see. So that's that washer and dryer. There's actually, they're both the same there. Come on down to this one. Oh, we got a gas stove here from Samsung. This is nice. So this one here is marked down $400. So you see what happens is when they're trying to get rid of, my guess is these are probably the ones they were trying to get rid of. But sometimes, like I pointed it out to you in a live stream that we did back in July, I think it was, about the warning about here at Home Depot is they don't typically stock the appliances. And so when you see these deals and stuff like this and these promotions, it's usually done by the manufacturer. And so the manufacturer is going to ship it from their local distribution place, which sometimes could be in Georgia or whatever. This looks like the stove we bought. The LG. Yeah, it's the exact same one. So only, I don't know, it might be a slightly higher model, but I paid like $600 and change for mine. But what's cool about this is that blue interior. You guys like that? My wife loved it. She thought it was the coolest thing in the world, this blue interior on the stove here. And we are loving this because I love the way these controls work on here. No more dials or anything. It's all done by pushing a few buttons. And the buttons here are bigger. Everything is just easy to read. We're very, very happy with our stove. That's the one we got. And of course, I got 10% off of the final price that they had. And our battery on the phone is warning me that I'm at 15%. So we're probably going to run out fairly soon. But I wanted to come down here and check out some of the other items here. And by the way, if you guys saw any of my videos from Home Depot over the last couple of weeks and you saw me buy that kit that had the Flex Volt circular saw in it, with the hammer drill, that was $3.99, and they had it marked down to $3.49, and I used that Lowe's card that we just showed you and got it for like $3.19. Unbelievable steal of the century there. So here we're looking at this Stanley Fat Maps. This is the new display they put up here. So they've got these cases here. These are the parts bins here. These look okay, but I have the Dewalt, and I'd rather get that. These seem a little bit flimsy and like too much flexing going on because the plastic's too thin, and there's no gasket around here, so it's not IP rated. So if you want to keep moisture out, if you want to carry this in the rain, I don't know how well that's going to work out. And you know what? The DeWalt ones are the same price, so why not just get the DeWalt? Just get them. And they got a deal going here where you get a 2-pack of hammers here for $14.97. That's a pretty good deal there. And, well, their Fat Max tape was, but they're not saying what the price is here. It says it was $19.97, so I don't see it here on the display. They have the price here for $19.97, so Who knows? Maybe it's supposed to be cheaper? I don't know. Let's see. All right, so coming up here. Hey, by the way, we put up a couple of videos this week on how to change your toilet flapper. So if you know anybody whose toilet keeps flushing all the time without stopping, the water's always running, make sure you have them come and check out our video there. We just uploaded it the other day. So one thing I wanted to point out to you here about these Milwaukee bits here. So in case you come in here and you decide, hey, I need to buy some, square bits or whatever other bits, I want you to, let me stop and read a few memos. Hey, Jeff, how much can you, oh, wait, it was there and it was gone. How much can you put in your Dewalt boxes? Use PVC fittings as an example. Oh, and the contain. I haven't done those. I'm getting ready to load some, like a whole bunch of screws. They're really meant for the screws. You could probably fit in those compartments maybe 6 or 8, like 90-degree pieces, I would imagine. I got to try that out when I get home because I have a bunch of PVC fittings and I could try to jam some in there and see. Okay, so what I wanted to warn you about see, they're starting to get in these newer ones here with the wear guard tip that say 50x life. Those are the ones you want to get because, and they're mixing and matching, all right? So you got to remember, the older ones are going to say 30x life here, and they're black. So you want to see these newer ones that look like they have more like a silver tip, and it says wear guard. See, these don't say the word wear guard on there anywhere. So I've noticed that in the last few weeks here that they've started doing that. So they're trying to, it's like the grocery store with the eggs, they're trying to rotate the old stock out and put the new ones in there, So just make sure you know what you're buying there, all right? And let me come back around here. I was going to see if there was anything. Yeah, there was some discounts here on some of the Dewalt batteries. So here's a adorable little 2 amp hour. I pretty much don't really like using. I have a couple of these. They're great when you just want to use your impact driver and want it to be light, and it still lasts forever on these lithium ions. So this one's $59. It's marked down from $89. And here's an XR. This is a 5 amp hour battery here. So this one's marked down about 20 bucks. New lower price. And that was it. Was there another one? Oh yeah, the 2-pack here. So you got a 2-pack here of 3 amp hour batteries here for $149. See, I don't know. I guess that's a decent price, but they're not saying what it was marked down from. It's saying new lower price, but we don't know what it was lower from. And to me, I like to see a reference price because I'm very suspicious here at Home Depot sometimes. You guys saw our live stream we did a couple of months ago where they had the DeWalt workbenches that it said sale or on sale or something, but it wasn't marked down. It was the $99 that we normally see it. And this is my baby. I come in every week and I check to see if the price is dropping. Nothing. I don't think they're ever going to drop the price on this one. And every week I keep saying it's going to be mine, and I'm waiting for my stocks. I got out of Boeing yesterday. I did good. But you know what, man? Today was a mother on the market. I don't know if you guys saw. Down 600 points, and I'm down mega thousands right now. So I'm on hold until if we can recover from that. But as soon as I do, I'll be right back in here filming it live with me putting this on my cart. And I got to find out, I don't know if this has Bluetooth or not on it. Some of the newer ones from like Makita, I don't know if you guys have seen, but they come with Bluetooth. Yeah, today sucked for sure. You better believe it, Tom. It sure did. But the newer Makitas come with Bluetooth on the saw, and their vacuum, the dust vac, has Bluetooth also. So when you turn on the saw, it turns on the vacuum. You don't have to putz around. I'm actually looking now at buying a foot switch. Oh, you know what? Looking at all these reminded me, if you guys are going to install any laminate, don't buy any of these. Even the ones that say you can use them on laminate, it can't. You won't even finish the job when your blade will be worn down. There's a special blade that Diablo makes here, but they don't carry it here in stock. You got to order it online, and it's called the Peugeot Blade, and it's the only blade that the Peugeot company that makes that, the famous wood floors and stuff and laminate, that's the only blade that they recommend, and it's this really weird, like 20 tooth blade. You think for cutting laminate that you need the higher tooth count, but it doesn't. The laminates they just totally ruin your blade. And when I was done installing at somebody's house last month, there wasn't even enough room afterwards on the blade to be able to do the baseboards. There wasn't enough biting capability. It was just brutal. That is why I stand by the assumption to invest in real estate. Yeah. Well, good diversification, real estate, stocks, quality stocks that pay a dividend is another good one. So that like when the stock prices drop dramatically and it's a good paying dividend stock, you just buy more. You buy them on the dip, and that way your percent return is a lot better. All right, let me see if the Dewalt ones are down here. So they got the Milwaukee ones here. And then the Dewalt and the Milwaukee, I'm getting ready to do a video. Well, this is the pack out one. I'm going to be doing a video probably in the next couple of weeks comparing the Dewalt to the Milwaukee of these parts bins, but not the pack out version on the Milwaukee and not the Tuff system for the Dewalt. So here's the Dewalt Tuff system here. It's the next one down, and I wish they were compatible, but they're not. So that's kind of the issue there. But yeah, we'll be doing a video on that. I'm doing a video processing tonight on how to remodel your bathroom without remodeling it, which is cool. So if you have a bathroom that's got old messed up grout and ugly old caulk all around the tub, we're going to show you how to remove all of that, how to regrout and reapply silicone, and how to make it look like $1 million. So we just finished a bathroom at a friend's house, and it basically didn't cost them anything other than several hours of my time being there. They didn't have to shell out thousands of dollars to retile or anything. It still looks presentable. It doesn't look as good as if you spent a couple of grand, but it looks like your jaw will drop. It'll look 1,000,000% better than it did before, for sure. And with Labor Day coming up, I'm trying to see if they have the paint deal going on here, but I don't see it here. Maybe it comes later. I don't know. But usually Memorial Day and Labor Day, they have that paint deal from Behr where they give you a $40 rebate off of a 5-gallon jug. And I think it's like a $10 rebate off of a 1-gallon jug. So I don't see any of that here. Usually they'll have a big sign out for that. But that's the 2 big times of the year where I try to buy my paint and save just a boatload of money here. Because remember, on top of that discount, I'm using that Lowe's card that I keep showing you guys. They're always on my mind. I've always got a dozen of them in my wallet. And make sure that I'm always stocked up and ready to go with those. And I want to come over here and show you guys something, because I'm working on another video also. And this applies to something down the tile aisle. And I'm probably going to do a separate video later on, probably in a few weeks, about this. Let me see, that's the tiles. I need the tile supplies. So what happens is sometimes people get lazy when they want to grout either in their tub or they want to redo the grout there. And I tell everybody to avoid all of these pre-mixed grouts here. So you get these here, and let me go down here and find the other one, and I'll show you this one. These are particularly bad. These are horrible. So if you know anybody that's thinking of doing this, stop them, all right? Because this stuff right here, this pre-mixed stuff here, it doesn't act and feel like regular grout. Regular grout should be like the consistency of like peanut butter. This stuff kind of goes on super sandy, and there's like a lot of epoxy or glue or something in it that just makes it super sticky, and you have the darndest time washing it off the wall. It's just so hard to get it off the wall. And even to the point that it tells you, do 5 square feet at the most. I do 2 square feet and still can't get it all to wash off the tile. That's how bad this stuff is. And when you go look at the reviews, you'll see hundreds of people complaining about that they spent hours afterwards and couldn't get it. And so I just wanted to make sure you were well aware of that, and we're going to do a whole video talking about that. All right, I had to use sulfamic acid to get rid of it. So I don't see it here. Oh yeah, right here. So if that ever happens to you and you can't get the grout haze off, you use this sulfamic acid right here. So anyway, the display's going dim. I think it's going to run out of power soon. So we're at a pretty good stopping point. So I want to thank each and every one of you for joining us here tonight for our live stream. And if you found this useful, make sure you give us a thumbs up on the way out. And if you're not a subscriber yet, man, why aren't you? Make sure you click that subscribe button down below and click the bell icon next to it so you'll be alerted every time we upload a video, because we do much more than just these Home Depot shop with me's, and we go to Lowe's, we go to Sam's Club, we go to Costco, but we do all of those how-to and how to renovate videos, and we solve so many difficult engineering problems, like the one we did the other day about how to remove a Moen shower cartridge that's stuck in the faucet there and you can't get it out. That was a really good one. So anyway, thanks folks. You guys have a great night, and make sure you check out our other videos, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye now.